Hello and welcome, all friends and devotees of yoga and Buddhist meditations, yoga and Buddhism. Today is June the 21st, 2019. It's Friday today, folks, and I'd like you to pay attention to this seminar, to this course as I instruct. These are my discoveries, which I discovered after nearly 20 years of research into Buddhism. It's just deep Buddhist wisdom, very profound Buddhist wisdom expounded to us by the great Buddhist master, Grandmaster Venerable Master Xingyun. Venerable Master Xingyun is also the founder of the Fo Guangshang Buddhist Foundation, and of course the father of Buddhism in Africa. He was the one that brought the Buddhist teachings to Africa through the Nanhua Foundation in Bronkhorstspruit, Johannesburg, South Africa. And of course, he has built many universities all over the world and great works he has done. Just listen to this writing from the great Master Xingyun. We must have self-discipline in order to gain respect for ourselves and others. We must have self-discipline in order to gain respect for ourselves and others. People who have self-discipline will naturally know how to manage their lives so that their days are filled with peace and ease. Peace and ease. Among those renowned for their longevity, Mr. Changchun lived to the age of 101. He composed a self-discipline verse, which has become the motto for many people as the way to nurture life. The following are a few lines from his verse, which can be used as guidelines for self-discipline. 1. Have your pen and paper and try to jot down some good points here. Walk 3,000 steps in the day. Walk 3,000 steps in the day and sleep for 7 hours at night. Walk 3,000 steps in the day and sleep for 7 hours at night. Walking is affirmed by athletes and medical professionals as an almost perfect form of exercise. Walking is affirmed by athletes and medical professionals as an almost perfect form of exercise. Walking. Many people who visit their relatives in China discover that a lot of residents there live very long lives because they have the habit of walking everywhere they go. Buddhism teaches walk 1,000 steps on the Buddha's path. Walk 1,000 steps on the Buddha's path. Live life to the age of 99. The Buddhist scriptures also speak about the 5 benefits of walking. One can walk long distances, contemplate quietly, suffer less sicknesses, facilitate digestion, and maintain meditative concentration for long periods of time. We can thus walk our way towards good health. Sleep allows our body and mind to settle down into deep tranquility so that we can recharge our energy and get rid of fatigue. However, if we are lazy and indulge in sleeping, we will become muddled without awareness. Therefore, most people only require 7 to 8 hours of sleep. When we sleep, we should learn to visualize brightness. And if we are adept in this practice, even our dreams will be full of light. When we cultivate sleeping in this way, our body and mind will benefit enormously. 2. Do not overeat and keep a normal schedule for work and rest. Some kind of sustenance is necessary for all life. The discourse of the classic of Buddhaland states, sustaining the physical body so that it will not fall ill nurtures all benevolent dharmas. Indeed, food maintains our physical health. And when we eat properly, it also nurtures positive phenomena. Hence, the Buddha told King Prajit, who was overweight, people should be mindful of eating modestly so that they have a lighter load to carry. In turn, they who gain ease and comfort along with the benefit of longevity, they would gain ease and comfort along with the benefit of longevity. The Tang poet Bai Juyi also asserted, a day has 5 periods, while work and rest each has its time. Truly capable people work and rest on a regular schedule. They appreciate the importance of balancing work and rest, because being overworked or unduly relaxed with a chaotic schedule will not help us with calm contemplation or problem solving. Thus, Buddhist practice emphasizes upholding a regular daily schedule that includes chanting and taking meals. It fully recognizes the importance of maintaining a proper time for work and for rest. 3. Embodying compassion. Embodying compassion within our mind, emitting fragrance with our words. The highest virtue in life is compassion. Compassionate people care for all sentient beings with a gentle heart. View all phenomena with eyes of loving kindness. Praise others with sincere words and joy, and conduct kind deeds with diligent effort. Compassionate conditions enrich life and enhance harmony. The sound of kind words is unforgettable and calms people like a gentle breeze. With no anger, the mouth gives out wondrous fragrances. If we have no verbal blame or complaints, our mind is at peace. When we speak of others, there will be no sarcasm, harsh words, lies, gossip, or slander. As the Diamond Sutra explains, all that is said will be real words, truthful words, correct words, not false words and not changing words. When our words do not carry any knives or barbs, they will not hurt anyone. Only then will we emit fragrance with our words. 4. Upholding the right Dharma with every thought. Our aspiration for enlightenment will grow day by day. Right thought is having right thinking and views. In a meditation hall, the leading monastic often calls out, "Give rise to right thinking." When taking a meditative meal, the monastic leading the chanting also calls out. On hearing the sound of the bell, everyone upholds right thinking. They are reminding us to maintain right thoughts at all times in the day. Right thoughts can correct delusions and cure our worries. People with right thoughts are firm in their faith. They will keep fortifying themselves in conducting benevolent deeds, speaking kind words, and upholding positive thoughts. In practicing right action, right speech, and right thinking with our body, speech, and mind, we can benefit all sentient beings and enhance our aspiration for enlightenment. In summary, we're going to summarize as Buddhas always do. The Buddha always did this. and he gave us the beautiful Dhammapada, and now Master Singyung, the great master, is doing it in this final paragraph. The laws, rules, and regulations in the world are external restrictions imposed on us by others. On the other hand, the Buddhist precepts are demands we make of ourselves that come from within. The Buddhist precepts are demands we make of ourselves that come from within. They instill in us a self-discipline. Which allows us to place ourselves in the place of others while being considerate of their needs. People with self-discipline do not trouble themselves or others because they live life according to the right path. Students, how beautiful is this? Just imagine. Are we not so happy that we have this gold? Just where did you find all this gold? Our lives were just full of gold. What do we do with all these gold and diamond treasures? These are just wonderful things. Can you imagine? Let me give you a hint, students, so that you really know where my happiness is coming from and where your happiness is coming from. And, we are scholars, we are researchers. But let me tell you guys, in my institute, one beautiful thing about research. Students, just imagine this beautiful thing. Can you imagine yourself waking up every morning? Okay? Researchers, fellow students, fellow scholars, fellow professors, fellow authorities of knowledge, please think this out with me for 1 second. Can you imagine just getting up from bed, okay, every morning, and then you put on your light, and you wake up out from bed and you just, when you wake up in the morning, you know how it feels, when you just get up, okay? First thing, you turn on your light, the light comes on. The next thing you're thinking about is these treasures, this gold that I have acquired, right? Gold just rained down to us from this great, the great Master Singyung, most honorable Master Singyung. Where are my treasures of gold here? Where are my treasures of diamond here? Right? So I just go around my bedroom, look for my pen. I'm a scholar, I'm a professor, I'm an authority of knowledge. Where's my pen here? You get your pen, get hold of your sword. Where are my papers here? You're ready to go to war, right? You get your pen and your paper. We're scholars. We know what the scholarly battle is here. And where are my diamonds? You open the drawer here, you look around and you bring out these treasures. Just bring out these treasures and you consult your wisdom here. And you take your pen and your paper and you write out one brilliant line. And you're ready to brighten up for the day. I mean, folks, any person who cannot understand this position I am, technically bringing to your vision, is not a scholar, it's not a researcher, it's not an authority on knowledge. So as scholars, as professors, as researchers, as authorities of knowledge who possess knowledge, you really understand where I'm coming from here, right? We are people who possess knowledge. We possess great knowledge. And what I'm giving to you here is how to use that knowledge. You wake up every day and you pounce on this knowledge. And you love what you possess. These are our possessions. We have possessions. We are wealthy. This is where the wealth begins from. Wealth begins from what you possess. How great are our possessions. And I really need you to meditate, reflect and meditate on these possessions, on these golden treasures that we possess. It's just wonderful. So much joy in these treasures of wisdom. Wisdom. Namo Amitofo.